Hello and welcome back everybody to the stream. I am Sirius Graves. One second. And this is part 2 of Charon's staircase. Yesterday we got in the manor, came up here, saved, and now we're going to go discover everything in this place. Alright. Inventory. I do have a key. Should undoubtedly give access to an important area of the mansion. Okay. Let's go find out. Nope. Nope. Oh, we can go in the bathroom. Nothing for me in here. It's like dripping, but there's nothing dripping. So weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything I can get in this room. Oh, wait. A full set of dentures. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, there goes the wifey ghost again. I'm gonna finish this game first. This one isn't so anxiety-induced like Gloomy Eyes is. Okay. Welcome in. Magnifying glass. Looks like someone was reading in this room recently. Does it? I mean, the fire's lit. Yeah, that painting's not great, is it? Okay. An ordinary inkwell. It seems that the person who lived in this room liked to read as well as write. Imagine that. I don't know what that is. A photograph of an elegantly dressed man, perhaps Artemis Llewellyn as a young man? I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. We got a lot of reading to do. Agatha's diary. Dr. Llewellyn's wife, it seems, was prone to writing down her experiences. Day 1. Last night, Artie took me to dinner and gave me the news we were waiting for. They have approved his project, the one he has been preparing for so long. I think his father's position in the ministry has something to do with it, but I haven't dared to ask him. He says it's a great job opportunity and he can't miss it. It just involves a small setback. We have to move to Oack Grove, the old Llewellyn mansion, and its damned marshlands. I hate that house. I hate its humidity, its constant wind, and its midnight crackles. Artie told me he'd understand if I wanted to stay in town. He says that even though he'll have a lot of work, he'd come to see me once a month or every 2 months at the most. I'll have to think it over. Why is everything in the way? Alright. Day 2. I've decided. My destiny is by my husband's side. When my father and Mr. Llewellyn, father, organized this wedding, I was very angry. But with this year, I've learned to love Artemis. He's my husband. We love each other and always be at his side. After all, this job does it for us, doesn't it? Okay, page 2. Day 3. So funny to find this diary again. Might have forgotten it at the bottom of the drawer during the move. I still remember how innocent I was then, so many years ago. Maybe I should have stayed. I've had some really bad times, but I can't complain. I've adapted to the weather, the rainy afternoons and the swaying of the magic lake. Incredibly, the one who should never have come to these lands is not me. It's Artemis. I've seen how his joy at the beginning was transformed into sadness, anger, regret, bad humor. His project has not worked out as he hoped. His father stopped visiting him. Artie feels he has been disappointed. and is afraid that the ministry will cancel his project. I see him desperate, despondent, and my company has stopped calming his spirits. At least I'm not alone. Here I've met my best friend and partner. Elizabeth started working as a maid soon after we moved in, and now she's my assistant. At first I thought she intended to flirt with Artie, as we laugh now when we talk about the beginning. Okay, next. Day 4. The other day I fainted. I've been resting, but I've been strange pains in my stomach. Today Artie examined me, and surprise, I'm pregnant. When he saw my joy, Artemis relaxed. Over the years we've become very distant, but I think he still worries about my health. The same night he told me it was twins. That same night he told me it was twins, boy and girl. I couldn't be happier. I've started to feel bad. It's like Day 5. I've always lacked energy. Lucky I have Elizabeth to laugh and play cards. Although she's been a bit strange lately. I know she's hiding something from me, but I can't imagine what it is. Day 6. I prepared the children's rooms. It's only 5 months away. I'm very frail and have almost no strength to get up. But every day I walk to the rooms that will be theirs, and if I close my eyes, I can already see them in their little cribs crying, playing, and laughing. Day 7. I have a bad feeling. My health is only deteriorating. Today, I forced Elizabeth to promise me, if something happens to me, if the birth gets complicated and I don't get to know my children, she will follow my instructions step by step. She must wait until Wednesday evening at 6, when the doors will be opened as usual. Then she will take the money hidden in the double bottom of my desk drawer and take the children away from here to a better place where they can be happy. I just hope I don't have to come to these circumstances. Day 8. Today, when she was bringing me the mid-afternoon tea, as usual, Elizabeth became serious, too serious. I think I had never seen her with that countenance. She seemed to want to confess something to me, something very important. But just at this moment, Artie came in and Elizabeth became very nervous. She even dropped the tea on her hand. She bowed and left shaking. I tried to call her, but my body wasn't strong enough anymore. And the last one? Day 9. Another girl brought me tea today. When I asked her about Elizabeth, she said she was new and didn't know all the service well. Artemis explained to me that the rest of the service said that she left in the evening without a word. She didn't say goodbye to anyone and didn't even take her luggage, just a change of clothes and the money. I don't know what to think. I can't imagine Elizabeth, my happy friend, the same one who has given me life all these years, leaving everything so suddenly, abandoning me in my current state. Elizabeth, where are you? What happened to you? What did you want to tell me? The day of the birth is close. I try to be strong. This is day 10, but I can hardly write these words. I try to forget what my wise body already knows. I won't survive the birth. I can only hope that my children will grow up healthy and strong. They will be able to resist the life that awaits them in these lands, and that Artie will love them as I do. Okay. Its smell is sweet. It seems that it is the bottle that gives this pleasant fragrance to the room. An old photograph. Oh, that's Agatha. Okay. Despite being well stored, it seemed that this note has been exposed to quite a lot of moisture. It can still reveal part of a code. Yeah, I already have that code, but okay. Oh, I can't look at that picture. Can I go over here? Oh, yep. But I can't look at any of that shit either. Alright. Alright. Let's go downstairs to those doors we opened yesterday. I bet you the key goes down there. We go there last, I think. But I'll go in here, but we're not going to open that door yet. Oh, this is the clue to the piano puzzle. A piece of paper with piano drawn on it. Yup. And we need that for later. Alright. That's an S door. Fleur-de-lis door. Aha, this is the key. Oh, we're going up. Okay.
Little by little, the keys I found revealed the secrets of the Llewellyn Manor. As if it were a museum, I was curious to go through the whole house, its nooks and crannies, its mysterious rooms.
I'm getting closer and closer, and unexpectedly the Alpha knows more than they are capable of telling, and my father's mysteries began to rebel. Charon's staircase is my only way to freedom. Tomorrow I will go to the hospital. I don't know what awaits me there. God save me, Dara. Okay. Okay, can't go there. What's up here? Yep, can't go there. What about the other side? Oh God, hello little boy. Goodbye. Game saved. Okay.
The room on the left remained intact and was still full of evidence of life. The little world of a boy named Devon. His toys and drawings. The cheerful wallpaper.
From the characteristics of these drawings, it is evident that they were made by a child. No shit. Small wooden statue in the shape of an elephant. Looks like an antique toy. Let's look at this picture. Looks like the little boy in bed. A little boy with a doctor, maybe? I don't know. Uh-oh, little boy getting poked and prodded. Now he's super happy with other weirdos. A rhino toy. Oh, big old teddy bear. Teddy bear in a child's bed. So well placed that it seems to be waiting for this owner to come back and pick it up. It would be better to put it back in its bed. Oh, a froggy. Yeah. I almost couldn't see your comment. It seems like wherever I put my camera, it covers something. But if I look at my phone, I can see your comment. Oh, that's little Devon. Okay, so this is his room. Got it. So where do we go now? Probably next door. I don't know why I'm talking like I have an English accent, but alrighty.
Dara's room. Cold and empty. It looked like a room for an occupant who never got to use it.
Yeah, because she was experimented on. Oh, can I... Give me that. A giraffe statue. Anything else in here? God, that creaking noise is so bad. I don't like it. Yeah. I think we gotta go play the piano. I'm not sure, though. Can't open the drawers. All right.
Undoubtedly, this was the epicenter of social life in Oack Grove. Time remained at rest. For a moment, I had the feeling that guests would suddenly start arriving.
I'm moving my camera back where it was. Okay. A romance novel. Okay. Nothing else to look at? Let's go tinkle on the piano. There, I touched both the pianos. Okay. Oh, there's a key in here. A key with a letter S. I know where that goes. Ooh, creepy. Calm down, Desmond. Nothing's gonna get you. Nothing over here either. Creepy. All right. We have the piano puzzle and we have a key for upstairs. Or this key. Oh, now we go down. Okay. Am I locked in now or what? Grab a flashlight. Off we go. The fuck? Oh, can't read that. It ain't English. Dr. Llewellyn had invented the system to automate the entire house. The fireplaces supplied themselves with wood. The lights came on at the right time. Quite a genius, although he couldn't prove it. It seems Artemis had a knowledge of advanced electronics. Okay, but we really can't mess with any of this, right? No. Alright. What's in here? Okay. Is that all just for a jump scare or what? Because it didn't scare me. Yeah, I guess so.
The old, dark kitchen was pervaded by a strange stench coming from the cauldron. With its swaying, it spread like a thurible, the indescribable odor of sinister.
Okay. Yeah, but is there anything in here? Just gotta make sure there's no keys or anything. Nope. I don't see any items. Cool. And we'll just go in each room and look it over, right? Why do the doors always shut? Oh, there's a key. I don't know what it goes to. Very worn out key. Was frequently used. Okay. My goodness, can you, like, stop breathing heavy? Nope. This is the maid's diary. Okay. This man scares me. When Agatha became pregnant, I understood perfectly his intention to take care of her and give her the best. I even agreed to collaborate with him and add that strange mixture in her tea every afternoon. But when I asked him if the lady knew she was taking the products, he started to laugh. I've never been so scared. I'm sure now something's happening here. Something strange and terrible. It's this swampy lake, this house, that hospital that not even Agatha, being the woman of this land, can visit. I can hear the shadows of horror within these walls. The ghost screams that sometimes come from the distant hospital as cries from beyond the grave. Perhaps if I hadn't befriended Agatha, I would have escaped from these lands long ago. Agatha's health is deteriorating a little bit. She says it's normal, everything's fine. Apparently she has been led to believe that it's because she has a slightly complicated pregnancy. I'm sure it's due to the drugs I'm putting in her tea. Today, with the 5 o'clock tea, I innocently asked Agatha about her pregnancy. She fainted for more than 5 hours and woke up with pains in her belly. What does Mr. Llewellyn want? He doesn't have enough experiments in his hospital? I've been watching him. He spends most of his hours locked up in the library. The other day, I set a trap in the door lock so he couldn't lock it. What was my surprise when a couple of hours later, when I entered the room, nobody was there. I'm sure he has a secret hideout somewhere in the library. There must be a hidden passage, but where? Agatha's health has got much worse. Even she, with her innocence, has forced me to promise her that if the worst happens and she dies, I will take the babies out of this house. I can't keep quiet any longer. I must tell her everything, even at the risk of my own life. Tomorrow's Wednesday and the door's open. I won't wait for her death. I'm going to take her away from this house and from Mr. Llewellyn. I've taken money and a change of clothes ready for her and me. Tonight I'm going to something. I'm not a believer, but if there's a God up there, we need his help. Okay. There she is. Gimme. Yep, there's Elizabeth. That picture's been added. Okay. Alright, can I open this door? Nope, I still need a different key. What the fuck? Instructions and procedures to follow with alpha individuals. An alpha individual is technically human, but is not a person. They must learn by punishment. Giving them affection may be considered betrayal of the ministry and the God who judges everything. They are unaware of violence and are easily controlled. Despite their stature and large size, they are fearful and extremely weak. Their reasoning is basic. If one dies, its twin must die. Method 3. Alphas who have demonstrated greater reasoning have been given a list of extremely basic tasks to test their skills: cleaning, cooking, maintenance. They must always be under the supervision of the service and can never be delegated tasks of greater difficulty or responsibility. Not to be confused with the highly violent and voracious Omega. Over-endowed, whatever that word is very dangerous. Okay. It's like, who the fuck was walking? Ew. Alright, this must be where the alphas were. Oh my god, that hurts my ears. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this. It's ringing in my ears. So those things were crawling through the vents. Oh, and that's what they look like. That's an alpha. Okay. Ew, and wait. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going. See you later. Oh, I can't shut the door? Damn. Alright. The butler's hat. It looks like an expensive hat. Probably a luxury for someone in your position. Why abandon it here? Don't know. There's always somebody running down the hallway and slamming doors. Okay. And this is a butler's logbook. A singular fact that accompanied the organization and the schedules of service. Mrs. Llewellyn's maid Elizabeth has disappeared without a trace. There is no explanatory note in her rooms. I have observed that she has not taken any luggage. Her disappearance coincides with the routine visit of the 3 ministry agents in charge of monitoring the cleanliness of thought and opinion. Perhaps she has been chosen to renew her education. They say that the luck of being re-educated brings a change to better social position. If so, I'm happy for her. Oh, Elizabeth, you cannot imagine the pain I feel at having to write these abominable words in the official journal of the House administration. I must lie and give a shameful and false version of what happened last night. Heartbroken, I'm forced to leave the posterity and ridiculous justification for your disappearance. But my heart knows the truth and the pain it contains. The shot I heard last night, today I checked, Dr. Llewellyn's pistol is missing a bullet, and the smell of gunpowder reveals that it had been fired recently. I know I will never see you again. I know you were taken away from me, and you will never come back. I warned you so many times. You should never have meddled in Mrs. Agatha's problems. He is a despicable creature without any remorse and does not hesitate to get rid of anyone who might stand in the way of his plans. I write this on that humble sheet of paper. In a few days, I will depart from here as planned and leave this note in the hope that someone will one day discover the truth. As for me, I will simply resign myself to being a sleepwalker who walks through life following a destiny that should have been by your side. Love you forever. And a key. Ah, I know where this goes. Okay. Okay, I think we're done in here. Let's go. So that door that I can't get in, I believe, is the library that we have to come to before we leave this place. Okay. Let's go back up and unlock the door. Ah, it's the office. We found him. An empty house occupied by strange creatures, generating, though, experiments of dubious ethical quality. An untold story full of shadows, dark secrets, and now the dead body of Dr. Llewellyn on his office couch.
The firelight illuminated a magnificent cabinet. A corpse, practically mummified by time, rested on the desk, as if death had entered the warm atmosphere by surprise. A question arose in my mind. Why was he still there? Did no one notice his death?
It's a death certificate for Agatha. Okay. Only in Virgil's company did we cross the Stygian plain to the gates of hell. Strange sentence seems to be taken from a truly scholarly book. Must it mean something? Possibly. Do you have anything over here? Oh, I think you have a diary. Yup. Okay, this is Dr. Llewellyn's diary. Day 1. I've made an extreme decision. Last Friday, the Commissioner for the Control of Activities of the Ministry came to visit me in person. He threatened to close Oack Grove due to lack of results. If this happens, I'll be disgraced in front of the leader and condemned under the Ministry's rules of community disaffection. I cannot allow this to happen. Day 2. I've started this with my decision from the other day. Once the embryos have been formed in the placenta, it's too late. When the twins are born, their brains no longer respond to treatment, so I have to experiment from the very beginning, from the moment of conception. Only in this way will their brain be formed according to the guidelines of the reciprocal telereceptive treatment. I ordered Elizabeth this afternoon to put a sedative in Agatha's tea. Once she's asleep, I've inoculated her with 2 in vitro fertilized embryos with a gene that will something amniotic fluid high in whatever protein. Too much medical terms. Over the next few months, Elizabeth will periodically dispense high doses of protein and testosterone and adrenaline inhibitor into her drink. This will prevent violent episodes such as those with other subjects. Agatha is living it up with great joy. Day 3. Having confirmed the pregnancy, I've informed the Commissioner for the Control of Activities, asking for a time frame for my success. He said he will present it to the Ministry's Supreme Council. Today the drug treatment has ended. Now we can only wait for the childbirth. I have informed the Commissioner of Elizabeth's patriotic act, helping me in this project. Her death was not in vain, and with her, she sealed her silence. Her family will receive a commemorative plaque in memory of her death in an act of service to the fatherland. Okay. Day 4. Earlier this morning, Agatha went into childbirth. For the last few days, she looked like a walking corpse. I didn't tell her anything, but I knew what would happen. I watched her go into surgery, convinced that she would lose her life there. The most important thing was the children and the results. For the experiment to be successful, I decided to isolate them. The child was born with an unsolvable heart problem. He will stay with me in the mansion. The girl will be given to Seth the guard at his house across the lake. They will never know they have a sibling, and they will live separated while we are waiting to see if there is any result. Seth regularly informs, day 5, me of everything that's happening on the other side of the lake. The girl seems to be growing up healthy and strong. Here the child lives an unhealthy existence, seems melancholic and feels lonely because I am busy and can't attend to him. Okay. I have ordered the hospital that some experimental elements of alpha personality come to the mansion and the boy can dispose of his life as he pleases. I also ordered the hospital to be closed permanently after the attack of anger suffered by the Omega elements the other day. They're nothing but scum, laboratory errors with homicidal tendencies. They've committed a real massacre on the hospital staff. It's too dangerous to enter the building to exterminate them. They deserve to be locked up in there for life. Day 6. Time has passed, and there are no results. All personnel have been eliminated. According to Seth, the girl is showing interest in the other side of the lake, just like the boy, but nothing else. They're going to close down Oack Grove and forget about the project. They've canceled the funding. I'm alone in my own failure. I haven't received Seth's weekly report in a couple months, so maybe something happened on the other side of the lake. The boy didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. This can only mean either that the girl is still alive or that the experiment is an absolute failure. I give up. It's been too many years. If this experiment is able to give me some result, I have not obtained it. I am locked up without exit, waiting in solitude for my death. If only you were here, dear Agatha. Only now do I realize what I've done. Agatha, my dear Agatha. Day 7. I don't feel good. The other day, an incomprehensibly escaped Omega from the hospital bit me. The injury doesn't look good. So many years locked up here have ended up without most of the medicine. If I don't look for a cure on the outside, I'll die. And you probably did. There's a way out. I had it built at the beginning of the project, and I've forgotten all about it. At the time, we named it Charon's Staircase. Through the back gardens of the mansion and through the hidden passage of the hospital, this is the only way to reach Charon's Staircase. But I'm too old, too weak, and too cowardly to make this dangerous journey. I'd rather die here in my office next to your portrait. Well, that's exactly what you did, dude. Alright. So I got half of that thing. I think we gotta go down and do the piano puzzle now. Yeah, this way. Okay. So do we start down? Oh, nope, it's like way down there. So we start here. So that would be 1. See if I can do this right. Cool. The other half of the medal. Okay, and then we go up here. I've arrived inside the mansion. According to my instructions, here I would find the official ministry documents. Yes, I know. Ooh, now we're in a church. Definitely culty. And next, 6v1. And then this one. And then oh, that wasn't right? Okay. It's this one, and then this one for sure. Devil goes in the first one. And then the workbench is the second one. The night is approaching, and the pale lady with the ash-covered face will shine. So after the 1, it should be the 18. So it should be this one. And then this one. And then this one. There, now it worked.
That temple appeared as an exaltation to guilt and selfishness. The pain for the death of a loved one is intimate. I could perceive it. In that Baroque place, there was something insane.
I had to do it. I had to do it. Something that my mind repeats over and over again. But every day I spend in this immense solitude, it becomes harder to believe. Because I had to sacrifice everything for a God who doesn't answer my prayers. Oh God who judged everything, please look upon my soul and forgive it. My mind is weak, but my heritage and blood are strong. Guide me to the light and illuminate the path of truth. Forgive me, God who judges everything. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. La da 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 da. Okay. And that was Artemis. And these are the wedding rings. Okay. I gotta go play this record. And let's see. Nope. I gotta go this way. Yep. Is it up here? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's up here. Oh, here's the library. Charon's staircase was used in the Greek theater. Pretty cool.
I have never seen a library similar to the magnificent Llewellyn collection. His family, always connected with the ministry, treasured books and incunabula for generations.
Science book. Science book. Another science book. Yup. I understand what you explain. No drug can interact with the Delta. I'll try to make her feel better. Okay. I'm still looking for those stupid documents that I need to take with me. Did we get everything? Because there's papers somewhere I gotta pick up, and I don't know how to find them. They're usually in a safe or something. Figured it out. Okay.
The cold, flickering neon light revealed to me the macabre scenario where the doctor had conducted his experiments. We all have a dark side hidden inside us. That was Arthemius Llewellyn.
Okay, well, where's the documents I need to grab? That's like... Okay. I hate flickering lights, sorry. There should be documents that I can grab in here, and I don't know where they're at. These are the secret yes, I fucking got them. Alright, I got the first one and the second one. Now we gotta get out of here. Okay. Alright, time to go, right? Yep. And exit is 8, 7, 1, 9. Alright, we're in the courtyard now.
As I left the mansion, the cold and the fog returned. My eyes caught a glimpse of a strange construction. At that moment, I was certain that I was close to the best-kept secrets of Arthemius Llewellyn.
Alright. And now I gotta do a puzzle. Gotta make these shadows match up to what the plaques say. So the first one, the man with tan skin protected, that's Seth and Dara. Okay, that's right. And this one says, his youthful strength turned to weary madness. And it's gonna be that guy with the suit on. I think that's correct. Okay. And this one says, the arrogance of men transformed their innocence into cruelty. And this one needs the 2 omega thingies. This one, that's the one that needs to face. Okay, and from the ashes of her death, 2 roses were born. That would be my wife. The lady with the long hair. That one. Okay. Here we go. And then once it saves, I'm turning this off because we're going to the last part, and I'll do that next week. It's the creepiest part of the game is what we're going to do next time. Oh wait, this isn't the gate. We're on the wrong side. Run across. Okay, this is the one that opened. And save. And this is where I'll say thank you very much for watching. My name's Sirius Graves. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends to do the same, and next Monday we will finish Charon's Staircase. Have a good one. Bye.